Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, basically I'm just going to be doing a little bit of Maya script practice. So I have this unofficial, incompleted table of all the glyphs that I've seen and that I've compiled. And there are many more, don't get me wrong. And what I have now is many of them, but it is a very small representation of what Maya script is, and I'm still getting better myself. I'm really trying to educate myself, so I'm just going to do a little bit of practice now, and I hope you guys enjoy. So I'll begin by saying the type of pen that I use. I use a Micron ink pen. Right now I'm using the number 3 length or width. It's a very fine pen, and this is what I really enjoy because it really makes your script look very crisp, and the better you get, the more you will know how hard you need to press to write the script, or just to make it look, you know, the way the ancestors did it, very neat and very organized. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start with the spaces that are open. I'm just gonna be redoing the glyphs that I see and just practicing my form and just like my pressure. So I'll start with this one. Now I should say that this is very basic practice because I'm not necessarily trying to write anything in this video, but I will be making other videos in the future. This is cool. I feel like working on the individual script or the individual glyphs, I feel like it's a good way to really get comfortable with certain ones. Some of the ones that I'm most comfortable with, I would say, are probably chi. And I'll show you guys. In this one I have I'm pretty free with this one because one thing I should say is each of these are so different and they're all so complex. Some of them are really complicated, for example, like these, but some are a little bit easier, like this one, for example. But they're all just, I'm not even showing it, this one, and they all look very familiar. But I'm going to show you guys one that I have pretty good practice on and that I've used many times. Yeah, I mean, and there's many ways to write it, as long as it has the main imagery in it. As long as you get the main concepts written down, then you're fine, and it will be understandable to others who know and understand how to read. Let me set the phone down a little bit. I'm really just trying to show you guys a good view. I think that's fine. Like, you see that right there? Oh snap, I messed up. So this is supposed to go in like this, like right here. But this one I kind of just did that. So I'm gonna do it one more time. And I usually do like a small X next to them with a different colored pen or colored pencil, to indicate that I wrote it incorrectly. But this page I haven't been doing that. You don't see any X's. There are a few mistakes, but you know, just gotta keep practicing. And then I have a mental note in my head because I'm definitely passionate about this, so I know when I refer back to this page which will be incorrect and which won't be. So right here was an example of going a little bit lighter on the inner lines right here, these 4, because, or like right here, for example, because I mean it's the interior part. I've noticed that a lot of these, they have like very similar exterior structure. And the way they're written is very similar to the shape of this one. It can both be written in like an oval shape. And as long as you get the inside meat part of it, then for the most part, like I said, it will be understood, it will be read correctly. Honestly, I'm not using my favorite pen right now. My favorite one is the 01 or the 02. This one's a little bit too thick for me. 2, 3, 4. Work right here. Wah. Wah. See, sometimes they're really difficult. So I'm trying to fit it into the entire right here. Boom. That looks way better than this one, so. And you see they look very similar, but my glyph, one thing you need to know about my script, my glyph, my hieroglyph, like it's very fluid. I was speaking to someone the other day and they said that they were talking about how you don't really have the right in the script to be able to like move them around, but you can, in fact. I mean, this one, if I wanted to do this one, I don't have to just write it upright. I can write it, I could even draw it in a small circle, or I can draw it horizontally. Or better yet, I can write it horizontally because it's representation of speaking and writing. And then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. That's very messy, but I feel like you guys are understanding it. And another one that I'm really comfortable with are these cha. So I'm gonna show you guys an example. I'm gonna go literally from the top all the way to the bottom. All right. Oh, that was weird because I normally start with the I, but there's no right or wrong. See, so that's one, and that one's pretty easy. Oh, this one was really hard. This is probably the only one where I couldn't write it without just like going in with the pen. It was really complex. I'm gonna try to do it now that I've practiced it this one time, but let's see. If I mess up, I mess up. I don't care. When you're the author, there are no mistakes. Let's do this. Nope, I'm good. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, Adriel, you're doing good. Like a lot of people have been asking me many questions specifically about specific glyphs or how to say specific things. I'm learning myself. I'm very passionate about this, and I would say that I'm going to be learning more and definitely educating myself more in the future. But, you know, we can all learn. The information is out there, and just grab whatever tools you have. It doesn't have to be no fancy pen like this one. It can literally be a ballpoint pen, the ones that I started with, and just regular scratch paper. So I think it came out pretty good, dude. I wish I could have done it a little bit thinner. Probably like from here to here. But I think for the most part, that's pretty good. Let's go in one more time. Boom, and that looks way better. Oh wait, hold on, I'm missing these. Damn, I don't think I showed you guys, but... Alright, there you go. Sí, entonces... In this video I did speak mainly English, pero en los videos próximos voy a hacer más en espanhol e em português. É importante divulgar a informação isso. É importante de continuar com mais coisas ancestrais. São coisas que não se podem olvidar. É coisas que você não pode esquecer. É importante. And I'm going to continue writing. And I'm going to continue sharing. And when I have doubts, I will, talk about them. I feel like it's important to keep this in discussion. So with all that being said, I'm going to continue making these videos. I'm going to continue writing the script. I'm going to let the ancestor knowledge flow through me. And I'm just going to keep practicing. I'm going to get better. I'm going to learn more. And my notebook is moving by itself. Oh, it opened, so I want to show you guys this one. I've already posted multiple photos of these on my different accounts, but this one, it has a special meaning to me because it was one of the first ones that I wrote out into like an artistic format. Basically, a lot of people ask me, like, what I'm doing with this is trying to keep things that we have in the past and keep them contemporaneous, like now, like use them in daily life, whether it be through art, whether it be through education, whether it be through anything. Basically, it partly describes my identity. I am born in the US, but I'm proudly also Mexican descent. I'm proudly American. So we have this identity, and not everyone refers to themselves as this, but I think it describes me as an individual. That being said, I spelled out the word Chicano and Chicana into a cross format, and I showed the duality, which many of these concepts that are ancestral, pre-Hispanic, they usually influence the way I work or the way I create art. And for me, this is more of an artistic representation, because I've never seen any specific glyph writing being written like this. It's usually left to right or up to down. So I'll start off by saying this is a syllable for ka. This is a syllable for na. This is for a syllable for no. So if you begin at the bottom or at the top, they're both she. You guys remember when I showed you guys just now on the other page, the she syllable? This is it. And this is a more stylized form, and yeah, it's a little bit more rounded. Now I have more of an actual script type of form, and I don't even know how to describe it. In future videos, I'll find a way to describe it better. So this spells chi, and this is another way to spell chi. There are many ways to spell multiple syllables in many different ways. Like I said, the center is ka. So if I read one example for you, chi, ka, no. Chi, ka, na. Chi, ka, no. Chi, ka, na. And this is like I said, this is a very basic way to write this, but I don't know, I just wanted to bring it like to a physical form, to be able to see it, and just to look at something like, because when I see this, I'm motivated to make more art. If this is interesting to you at all, let me know what's up. I'm definitely going to be making more, so I would love to hear the thoughts of any other people, or if you are also someone who writes, if you're a writer of this ancient script. Boy. Well, I guess while I'm here, I'm going to give you all a small sneak peek. So this is purely inspired from either murals, vases, or ancient archaeological sites where they've uncovered types of writing. This is my favorite style. I don't know, there's something about it. These are from the San Bartolo murals. There's something about the way it's written. It's just so sleek and so, I don't know, like elegant. I don't know how to say that. I don't know how to describe it, but it's like such a fine-lined type of writing system, and it's very complicated, and I'm learning this myself, so I'm just gonna leave the video at that, and then I will make more. Let me know what you think. Thank you.